Welcome back to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I'm Violet Hausthor, joined this week by Mistress Miriam, and you just heard the Blanket Forts with Alone Here. Before that, the Upstairs District with Save the Game, and starting off that block, Saliba with Waterbones. Let's start off by talking about the Blanket Forts out of Worcester, Massachusetts, and this track, Alone Here.
And he the solo artist, Connor McGuinness?
Yes, that is the Blanket Force. It's Conor McGuinness's solo project, and this track is off his first full album, My Lucky Sword, which came out at the end of December. And I just really love this sort of electronic sound that he's going for. It's such intricate music. It blends these really ambient, soft soundscapes with these incredibly fast drum and bass inspired drum breaks and this really cool synth design. Really interesting stuff. I don't think I've ever heard something quite like this.
That's saying a lot because this is
I know.
definitely in your wheelhouse. Like this is what like your expertise, and this is like very much in what you do. If this is something new to you, this is new.
It's different. I haven't heard quite this combination of styles and sounds before. It's really cool. And this is someone who also focuses a lot on like evoking nostalgia with his music, but I also just hear how much passion he put into this album, My Lucky Sword. It's a really lovely album, very soft, very intense, very intricate. I'm just a big fan. I'm into this.
I am too. I mean, I definitely think it's really interesting. And this is his first full album too.
Yeah.
Kudos indeed.
Absolutely. And then before that, out of Amherst, Massachusetts, we had the Upstairs District with Save the Game. And this is a really lovely, almost psychedelic song off their new EP, The District Part 4, which came out at the end of December. The Upstairs District is a pretty incredible college band, and they've put out a handful of excellent songs over the course of the last 5 years and many EPs.
This is very much up my alley because I love I
Mhm.
love I love the vocal. It's like weird sounding and it's
Yeah.
kind of strange and it's like, yeah, everything must change except you. It's very playful. It's always interesting to me because this, with synth and electronic soundscapes and stuff like that, where lyric comes in, like meaning of lyric comes
Mhm.
in. Does it, play off of the soundscape? To me, I just enjoyed the whole experience of this and thought I'm just going with it. It's playful, it's like groovy. Really loved it.
Yeah, it really puts you in a different place where you kind of just go with the flow with it all, you know? That being said, I do hear they're working on a debut album to be released this year. As much as their EPs have been very good, a couple of cool tracks here and there, I can't wait to hear the full album.
Which college did they go to?
I believe UMass. Yeah, UMass Amherst. And I love what these guys do. They create such flowing, beautiful soundscapes, but then their drummer is incredibly precise, incredibly locked in, and very intricate with some super cool drum fills. It just hits.
No, Saliba.
Saliba out of Northampton, Massachusetts, and this track, Waterbones, which is off the new EP Body, which just came out in early January.
Her voice is so good. It's so fabulous. It's so rich. It's so like everything that doesn't have a word. It's every sound. It's like, oh, it's delicious. It's
It's got energy, it's got oomph. There's a fire in that voice.
fire and it's Aaron Noble on the drums and Reed Sutherland on the bass. I mean,
Those are both local talents. We see them all over the place in a number of different tracks, and this whole EP was recorded at Ghost Hit Recording, which we also know like this is a local act. And with Julia Savag as the main singer, songwriter, and guitarist, they create such incredible like stompy anthemic rock. Not even counting her vocals, they just all come together to create something incredibly solid and stompy and lovely.
this would be amazing to hear live. Like I
Oh
want
my God. Yeah. Yeah, keep an eye on these folks because they're gonna be up to some stuff.
I think so. They already are.
Oh, that they are. Can't wait to hear more.
Where do we go next with this?
But we're gonna round off the show with a bit of a funk block, a couple of really cool, sort of funky tracks that I thought were a lot of fun, with Adrian Sanders and Love and Co. Let's start things off with Adrian Sanders and Sunshine at Night with November Sunshine.